Assalamu alaikum, students. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Beta, please make one thing clear that what can you see on my screen? Amna,
Your folder, ma'am.
it's only folder, not the slideshow.
No, ma'am.
Okay, wait for a while then. I thought it's the slideshow that you people can see. Wait for a while then. Yesterday I was confused. Rather, I didn't know that you people cannot see my slideshow. I was just thinking that you people are there with the slideshow. In the evening, someone told me that the slideshow was not visible to you people. Now, can you people see the slideshow?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
No one has told me yesterday that you people can't see the slideshow. And in the evening, someone was saying that, ma'am, please, can you please upload the slides? And I told that person that you can write the lesson from the lecture. And she said that, ma'am, we couldn't see your screen. Beta, you should have told me earlier, but I'm sorry for that you people faced that problem. Okay, today, let me just have a overview of the previous lecture so that people can copy the slides. I'll slowly move the slides and revise the things side by side so that you people can slowly move so that you people can write the slides.
Ma'am, in the language side, right?
Okay. The thing these were discussed earlier.
Ma'am, should we copy it in language side?
Sorry, I didn't get you. Who's speaking?
Should we copy this on language side?
Yes, beta, on the language notebook, you have to copy all these things. Okay? These are parts of speech that are used while discussing the policy guideline. I told you that 40% of your objective paper is going to be from the parts of speech. 40% of your objective paper is going to be from parts of speech. That's why you have to copy and I am just moving the slides slowly and reading it so that you people can copy it afterwards when I'll upload it on GC so that you people can stop the video and do it. I was trying to upload that slideshow, but it was not being uploaded by me. I was trying to do it yesterday night, but it wasn't being done by me. Okay. The parts of speech explain how a word is used in a sentence. That's what we have discussed already. That the parts of speech explain tells us about the function of each word in a sentence. And then there are 8 main parts of speech. Some of the grammarians think that there are 9 parts of speech, and some think that there are 8 parts of speech. Some people, some grammarians add articles in the parts of speech as well. So the 8 parts of speech basically are nouns, pronouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. Most of the parts of speech can be divided into subclasses. Nouns, as we discussed yesterday, noun, naming words. A name or noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea. Examples of nouns can be Daniel, London, table, dog, teacher, pen, city, happiness, and hope. These are the then the slides for common nouns. I'm just moving these slides slowly so that you people can do it from the video. Copy it from the video. The things we have already discussed. These are collective nouns, common nouns, and proper nouns are done, and now these are collective nouns. Then we have abstract nouns. Yesterday we did pronouns and its subdivisions. That what are pronouns? Pronouns are basically the words that are used in place of noun, and there are a number of subdivisions of pronouns. Personal pronouns further have 3 subdivisions: first person, second person, and third person. First person singular and plural, second person and third person singular and plural. Then reflexive pronouns. Is this time enough that it would be easy for you to write it in the from the video? Demonstrative pronouns. The meeting isn't logged or the in a waiting room is disabled. Why the students are saying that they couldn't join? Was there any difficulty in joining the class?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So why who's this student with the name of Nazia in 8B? She is facing the difficulty in joining the class. Anyways, okay, these are relative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns.
Ma'am, doesn't how comes in interrogative pronouns?
Sorry, beta.
Doesn't how HOW comes in the interrogative pronouns?
Beta, your voice is not clear. Can you please give me a message in the chat box? Your voice isn't clear. I am unable to listen, hear your voice. If you can kindly give me a message in the chat box so that I can answer your query. Does how come in? Yes, how is an interrogative pronoun? Yesterday I told you as well that 5 W's and an H. That the 5 W's and an H, all the question tags are the part of interrogative pronouns. Okay, all the question tags are a part of interrogative pronouns. Then we have indefinite pronouns. And now the indefinite pronouns till now we did yesterday. Now let's start up with today's lecture. Okay? Would that time be enough for copying your lecture from the?
Yes, ma'am, we can pause it.
Okay, done. Thank you, Amna. Okay. Okay. Now today we will start off with adjectives. What are adjectives? Adjectives are basically called the describing words. Describing words are the that they describe the quality. The quality may be good or bad, that describe the quality of a noun or a pronoun, that describes, modifies, or give more information about a noun or a pronoun. So these are adjectives. Adjectives basically can be used with a noun or a pronoun. It tells us a good or bad thing about the nouns or pronoun. It doesn't mean that it's only a good thing about a noun or a pronoun, but it only describes a noun or a pronoun. Examples like big, happy, green, young, fun, crazy, free, all these are adjectives. The little girl had a pink hat. Now point out the adjectives. How many adjectives do we have in this sentence?
Two.
Yes,
Little and pink.
Little and pink.
that's good. Little and pink. Manura said, better please turn on your camera. Little and pink. We have two adjectives in the sentence. Little and pink. Both are adjectives. Zaima, your camera is turned off. Abdul Mohammed. Okay. Next, we have subdivisions of adjectives. First, we have the degrees of adjectives. These are basically called the degrees of comparison. The degrees of these are the degrees of adjectives and are also called the degrees of comparison. Adjective change in form when they show comparison. We use adjectives to compare things as well. When we want to compare two things and we want to compare two or more things, we use these degrees of adjectives. Now, first one is a positive degree, second is comparative, and third one is superlative degree. Positive degree, what is the positive degree that we normally use, simply use in a sentence? An adjective is said to be in the positive degree when there is no comparison. When we aren't comparing anything, we are just describing a noun or a pronoun, that the adjective would be in the positive degree. For example, if we say that he is a brave soldier. So here we are not comparing anything with anyone. We are not comparing the soldier with anyone. We are just telling that the soldier is brave. So here the degree we have used the positive degree of adjective. Then comparative degree. When we are comparing two things, an adjective is said to be in the comparative degree when it is used to compare two nouns or pronouns. When we are comparing two things with each other, then we will use the comparative degree of adjective. For example, that Ali is, if we say that intelligent, if Ali is more intelligent than Usman. So we are comparing two people. So that's why we are using the comparative degree of adjective. Intelligent, more intelligent, and most intelligent. Ali is more intelligent than Usman. While comparing two things, we used comparative degree of adjective. Then the superlative degree. When we are comparing two or more things, we are comparing more things. We use superlative degree. An adjective is in superlative degree when it is used to compare more than two nouns and pronouns. We use the article the before the superlative degree. So the article the is also used before the superlative degree. Basically, we use the superlative degree when we are comparing more things and we are claiming that one thing is better than all. Then if we say that Ali is the most intelligent boy in the class. So we used the article the, and because we are comparing a single student with the whole class, that he is the most intelligent. Most intelligent is the superlative degree of adjective, and the article is used to make Ali a definite person in the class, that to make Ali a prominent person, a specific person in the class, because he is the most intelligent student of the class. So this is how we use, we compare things with each other and we use the degrees of adjectives. Now, there is a table, how to change the degrees of adjectives. There are few different ways to change the degrees of adjectives from positive to comparative and superlative. The positive degree, the first way of changing the positive degree into comparative and superlative degree is the addition of er and est by the end of the word. For example, bright, brighter, brightest. The addition of er and est. Black, blacker, blackest. So this is the first way of changing the degrees from degrees of adjectives. The second thing, the second way of changing the degree is the addition of more and most. Active, more active, most active. Attractive, more attractive, most attractive. So the second way is to add the word more and most to make change the degrees from positive to comparative and superlative. Then the third way is the addition of IER and IEST. For example, costly, costlier, costliest, dry, drier, driest. This is the next way of changing the degree of adjective. Okay, there we have, we are done up with adjectives. Let's start off with the next part of speech. Let me open the other side. Till adjectives, is it clear to everyone? Till there, if there is any confusion, students?
It's clear.
It's clear.
Everyone, that's good. Now you will be able to write it, inshallah. Okay, the next part of speech, till adjective, if it is clear, so the next part of speech is verb. What is a verb?
An action word.
An action word. Verb is the most important unit in English language. Without verb, a single sentence can never be completed. An English sentence can never be completed. But only a single verb can stand as a sentence. So verb is the most important unit. Without a verb, an English sentence can never be completed. But a single verb, only a single verb can stand as a sentence. For example, if I say go, it's only a single verb, but the meaning of my sentence is clear that I want someone to go from there. So only a single verb is standing as a sentence. A verb shows an action or a state of being. A verb shows what someone or something is doing in a sentence. For example, go, speak, run, eat, play, live, walk, whatever. I like Woodward's English. I study their charts and play their games. Find out the verbs in the sentences.
Study.
Study and play.
Play. Study.
And play. That's good. Like, study, and play.
Play.
Okay. Next, there are subdivisions of verb now. Verb has three subdivisions. These are transitive, intransitive, and helping verbs. A verb is transitive if it directs action towards someone or something named in the is named in the same sentence. For example, easily we can say that the verb is transitive when the action is passing over to any object. If the action is passing over to any object, anything, any person, the object may be the person, object may be the thing. For example, if I say he plays football, he plays football. What is the action in the sentence?
Plays. Plays.
Plays football. Plays is the action and football is the object. So the action of playing football is passing over to the object football. So when there is an object present and the action is passing over to that object, the verb is said to be transitive. The verb is said to be transitive when the action will be passing over to the object. Contrary to transitive, the verb would be intransitive. The verb would be intransitive when the action did not pass over to any object. A verb is intransitive if it does not direct action towards someone or something named in the same sentence. Means when the action may not be passing over to any object, then the verb would be intransitive. Then the verb would be intransitive. If the sentence will stop with the action, let's take the same sentence. In the intransitive verbs, we took this example that he plays football. The action of playing was passing over to football. But if the action will stop, he plays, and there is a full stop after plays. So there will be no action. The action is not passing over. The action is stopping with the word play. So there is no object present in the sentence. So the verb over here would be intransitive. Got it? What is the difference between the transitive and intransitive?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you, it's not only Amna who's attending the class, beta. All of you have got it?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
Very nice. But still, if you find anything confusing, anything you want to ask, you can ask me on the spot. So that nothing should be left open-ended and nothing should be left unexplained. Okay, next. The third kind of verb is helping verb. Helping verbs, as the name itself is suggesting, that it helps the main verb. It helps the main verb to identify the tense of the sentence. As the name itself is suggesting helping. For example, if we have the sentence, he is writing a letter. Writing is the main verb and the is the helping verb, which is helping the main verb to identify the tense. That he is writing a letter means it is present continuous tense. We came to know with the help of the word is that this is present continuous tense. If we're going to change the word is into was, he was writing a letter, which tense it would be? He was writing a letter, that's what it would be, past continuous tense. So this is only the helping verb which helps the main verb to identify the tense of the sentence. This is the main helping verbs. The basic function of helping verb is to help the main verb to identify the tense in the sentence. Till now everything is clear, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
I think it's enough for today because you have to do the previous work as well and you have to digest this one as well. We are left with just few parts of speech that are adverbs.
Ma'am,
Sorry, what are you saying?
will you post it on GC?
Yes, I will post this video on GC just after few or maybe within half an hour. Because
Okay, ma'am.
it takes time in the conversion. It takes time in converting into video. So as soon as it will be converted into a video, I will upload it on GC, inshallah. Okay?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am, I had a question.
One by one, please. One by one, Jivata.
Ma'am, all of the definitions and all are to be done in the language side of the copy, right?
Yes, you have to do in the language side, G.
Thank you, ma'am.
Who else is speaking? There is a noise. Someone's mic is on. Please, beta, if you don't want to ask, please mute your mic so that the person speaking or asking any question should be audible to me.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ji beta.
Ma'am, I had a question.
Ji beta.
Ma'am, are we doing this grammar topic from the chapter number 8 of grammar and composition book?
Beta, yes, we are doing it from grammar and composition, but in your grammar and composition book, the things are not in that detail. So that's why I just do it with details, because in your grammar book, the things are just discussed, rather the things are just touched slightly. So I just make my own notes so that we can do it in detail.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I make my own notes. And still, if we were doing it in the class, in the face-to-face classes, the things would have been in more detail. The discussion would have been in more details, because over here, one-to-one discussion is not that much possible as we can do it in the class. Hopefully, as soon as the schools are going to open and we can have detailed discussion on the parts of speech again, inshallah. Okay? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Anything else, beta? Any other question? Anyone else who want to ask any question?
No, ma'am.
Clear? Sure, everyone? Ji beta.
Ma'am, do we need to learn these definitions or just understand these? Like, can they come in exam? Ma'am, do we need to learn these definitions? Like, can they come in exam or just understand them?
Definitions are not going to be the part of your exam, but the concepts would be the part of your exam. You will have these. Maybe you will be asked to identify the status of the verb in the sentence, that whether the verb is transitive, intransitive, or helping. So the concept would be a part of your paper.
We just have to understand these definitions.
These are just for explanations. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
For your understanding.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ji beta.
Ma'am, I think while answering a question, you mistook me for Amna. It's me, Haram.
Ji Haram.
Ma'am, I think you mistook me for Amna when I was answering a question.
What did I miss? Sorry, I didn't get you.
Ma'am, I think that you thought that Amna is speaking, but I was answering the question.
Okay. Sorry. Then the appreciation goes to you, Haram.
Ma'am, I thought that I should clarify it.
Okay, it's okay. Because during the lecture while speaking, I cannot identify, and this is for the first time I'm taking your class. I don't even know your names. So in face-to-face classes, inshallah, we'll have an interaction and I'll get to know your names, inshallah. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Take care of yourself. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Everyone, take care of yourself.